Bayman, and this is my church kid story. So, a lot of times, growing up, we would fellowship, with a lot of churches, or, churches would come and fellowship at our church as well. And it seemed like one of the prime times that, you get a church to come over and fellowship is, of course, during pastoral anniversary, right? So we had a particular church come this particular time, and some churches, when the pastor's preaching, they'll have a reader with them. You know what I mean? And so the reader will, say the scripture, like, you know what I mean? Like, and so this particular time, this reader, he kind of wasn't on it. And so, he was very timid and everything like that. And so, of course, when you're reading certain scriptures in the Bible, there's going to be certain words, you know what I mean, that you're not going to get right away. Certain scriptures and certain passages you kind of have to read a little beforehand. You kind of have to do a little prep work so you can sort of, work on pronouncing them syllables right. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of names, a lot of consonants. You know what I mean? And so
Joe Heisel did.
Yeah, listen. So this particular time, pastor's preaching, so the reader's reading the scriptures, and so this must have been the third scripture he done gotten and even messed up.
That
So pastor was like, now listen, I done told you that you need to stop. You need to stop bumbling over them words now. Every time we read, you bumbling, and you trying to get married, right? Ain't nobody gonna want nobody to be bumbling over them words like that. Oh my God. I felt bad for that dude. And so he was like, am I right? Yes, pastor. Oh my God. So he basically got roasted. He got roasted in front of everybody. But
no one had compassion.
Right. No, listen, it was what it was. It was like, it was funny, but see, and these are the days before live, you know what I mean? Like, if the church brought their camcorder, they brought their camcorder. So people would buy it or whatever like that, but it's like, the only people that would see it would be the ones that bought it. It wasn't broadcasted to the world. So, you know what I mean? Like, you could do stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, stuff like that could happen, but that was hilarious, man. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So I'm Chris Bayman, and that's my church kid story.